Hello and
Hello.
welcome to everybody who's watching this video. Hello to Stefania. I am a very lucky lady today because I have with me Stefania Winkel, who I had the pleasure of meeting not so long ago in Poland, one of the conferences over there. And we had an absolutely fantastic session with several other women and some people from ISTQB talking about the women testing program. So I'm so pleased that she has agreed to do an interview with us. Stefania is a line manager for a software testing team in a European software testing company. I think you've got about 50 people in your team. A quality auditor, and also Stefania has been very involved in various programs to do with mentoring. And Stefania, I know she has a lot of content with a mission to demystify some of the work that software testers do, which I know that a lot of people enjoy reading and learn a lot from. I'm going to be quiet now and hand over to Stefania to tell us a little bit more about herself and her current role and her journey into that role also.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for this meeting and the invitation. It's a honor for me to talking about my not special, normal career. I think that it's normal, and I think that everybody have a normal career, and we can say that somebody is better or no. So from my perspective, my parents said that I can do what I want to do in my career. So it was the goal for me that I'm not focused on money, I'm not focused on sociality or something like that. I'm only focused on passion and what I would like to do. And if it's good, everybody said that you will earn money if it is your passion, if it's your goal and you want to do this stuff. And it was good for me on that point. Now I'm not sure to say it to my children, do what you want to do, not thinking about the money and future. But in my case, it was nice to not focus about everything around, only my passion, my study. And today I'm a line manager responsible for testers because I think that I'm loving it. Yeah, it's maybe it isn't good to say something like that about the career, but it's some kind of passion. Every day you see the software and you're not sure if there is some bug, if how to use this software. I like working with people, so the acceptance testing is so exciting for me to see the users and talking with them how to use this software. So it's very nice to have something like that. And now I know that it isn't normal, that a lot of people working without passion. So I decided to show also to the world how software testing looks like. And maybe they said that it's also for them to use this knowledge and work in this industry. That's why it's also my work to show the software testing for my community. I think that I can say something like that on Instagram, where I talking about testing also.
The passion for your job, I think, is just such a wonderful thing to have. I think there's a quote by somebody who said, you know, if you have a passion for what you do, you won't actually do a day's work in your life because it's what you want to do. communicating that passion and getting it over to people, how do you do that? And also within your own organization, obviously, if you have that passion, you can advocate, you can mentor, you can motivate, you bring enthusiasm. Tell us a little bit about how that actually manifests itself in your day-to-day activity.
I think that I put the question: what is the worst thing that it could be when we do something? And when we start to put it on the list, we see that it isn't a big mistake to go for it. And in each cases, when I talk with my testers and we create some test for some software, and they said, okay, but it's so complicated, it's we need to use a lot of money to create this environment for testing. And I say, okay, so a lot of money, how much it is, yeah. And maybe our company decide if it's a lot or not. So we create the questions and see that maybe it isn't so complicated. Maybe we can start, and and it is the point. We need to start. I said, okay, it's passion for me. You don't know if it's for you or no. So you can start, you can check it. Yeah, if it isn't, it's also good for you to know that, okay, software testing isn't for me. I can check another part of our world. And it's I think good to ask good question, why we scared about something, or we don't know, we don't want to do something.
So as in your role as a line manager, do you do the actual recruitment of people into your team?
Yes, I recruit only testers, for only now.
Testers. So you're looking at a lot of CVs, a lot of people's curriculum vitae, resumes, as people might know them. What stands out in a resume for you when you're because you've talked so much about passion. How do people get that across maybe in a resume? What stands out in a resume for you when you are recruiting?
I think that it will be normal answer that the keywords. Yeah, I'm looking for keywords. When I'm looking for tester who have the skill in Python and create the test case in Python language, I looking this word in CV. I'm looking for some tools that use this person in previous career companies. And also I like to read the soft skills. Sometimes there is a sentence that I was working 10 years and I try to know this person from the CV. Sometimes when I talking with my mentee and I said, okay, don't say anything about yourself. I will check your CV and I will tell you what I see in your CV. And sometimes, no, I don't know it. And I say, okay, but you have it in your CV. So it's some kind of test for the person. And I said that we can do it on ourselves at home. Go for our friends, the normal friends, not in company, and said, okay, you are my best friends, you know me, but look on this paper for my CV and said a couple of words about this person on this CV, and it's work and it's good. They said, oh my God, somebody said something that I'm not responsible, I don't know this, or something new for them.
That's a nice approach. So for anybody who's watching and they're thinking at the moment about putting a CV together to apply for a role in testing, experience, making sure that they've got some of the keywords in there, and then really thinking a little bit about the soft skills and how they're actually demonstrating that in how they're actually expressing themselves within the CV?
Soft skills, I think that it's visible in the part of volunteers. When you put the maybe sometimes some organization or conference in testing that you was a volunteer, it also look that you seriously look on this brand, that seriously you want to be this software tester, or you want to work in this industry, because this part of volunteers is also good to put on CV. I like it, and it's not normal. Not everybody have something like that, so it's a plus.
Differentiates a little bit. Somebody new coming into testing. I had a call recently from a very lovely lady who I've spoken to several times about STP certification, and she said to me, Debbie, can I ask for some advice, please? Because I'm putting together my CV. I'm really new to software testing. What type of thing should I be including there as a newbie? And there's a challenge there, I think. Do you have any advice that you could give?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for the previous job and looking for some skills, or maybe using some tools that you also need. You also can use in IT. It's very good to describe it in a language for people in IT. Sometimes when I have some person that he put some certification and it isn't ISTQB, and I ask, okay, what kind of certification it is? And he said it's very specific certification in my previous job. And I say, okay, it's good, but I don't know it, and nobody in IT know this. So you can put maybe 1-2 words about this, that you learn, you have the skills of that and this because you have this certification, because we can't know everything about each brand, so it's good to put it also in our CV. We need to know that it isn't the new career path from the beginning, that you start with black or white paper, that you start without anything. You have a lot of knowledge and you can use it in IT also. I think that only the student, when they not working anywhere, not have any volunteers work, he can say, okay, I haven't got no experience, and it's okay. But when you have some years of your career and you work somewhere, you have a lot of experience and you can use it in IT also. So it's good to think what to put in your CV.
Very good advice. Very, very relevant advice. So talking about recruiting and the construct of a team, something we were talking about earlier was the benefits of diverse perspectives, if that's the right term to use, and how a team with different people with different attitudes, different approaches can actually bring benefit. Can you perhaps just tell us a little bit about your experience with that and how diversity does actually bring a lot to a team?
I think that's it's topic for nowadays. We're talking about women and men, but it's only the beginning of icebreaker. So we need to think about every person like somebody special, because we are special. We have some special skills. I see it during our testing meeting. We have some meetup for my team, and in the beginning or sometimes in the end, we're talking about our activities after work. And somebody said, "Oh my God, I couldn't go for this kind of sport, as you said that you love it." And I said, "Okay, but your passion is nothing connected with me." But after that, we go to our work and find different bugs, create different test case, and I think that it's also connecting with our brain, passion, and our life. So it's very good to have not the same people in the project. When we are different, we can work together. We spend a lot of time at work together, but after work, everybody said, "Okay, I'm not going with you on your gym class or something like that." And it's okay. After the weekend, we're talking about how we spend time, and it's like a movie. Yeah, I'm looking on it like a movie, and I said, "Okay, it's nice. I couldn't do something like that, but when you said that it's good, it's also good for me." So it's very good to have different skills, different passion, and working in the same project, working on the same product is very good.
I think that, there's a lot of research now that talks about diverse teams being more innovative, better at problem solving. They, as you say, they can connect because of the kind of different interests and what have you. So I think lots of benefits there for sure. Demystifying the world of IT and software testing. I know it's something that you're really passionate about also. When you're talking about demystifying, it kind of sparks some interest with me. Do you think it is, a bit of a conundrum to people? What do these people really do when they call themselves software testers? Do you find that people don't really understand what the job is?
Yes. I think that sometimes it's also okay when you start working and it's your first job, like a software tester, and you said that they speak in a different language. You don't understand anything because the words are difficult for you, and it's good, yeah, that you asking a question, you talking about this, that it's something new for you, and everybody understand it when you ask a question. Sometimes there's some group of person that they said, "Okay, I will find it after work at home, I will learn it, and next day will be better." And I think that it's not good. We need to talking and say that we have some problems, we don't understand something, and no one said that you are stupid. No, it's only in our head. We think, "Oh, okay, this question is stupid, I will not ask them about this." And sometimes it's look like I see it that junior said the question and senior said, "Oh yeah, I don't know also about this thing. Yeah, I also need this answer, but I'm a senior and it isn't good to ask this question." So everybody have this thought in our head, but we need to ask. I ask a lot of questions to my testers. Sometimes they have they think that I know everything because my experience, my years of working in IT with testing, and when I ask something, they say, "You don't know this?" And I said, "No, I know. I don't know. Maybe you explain me." "Okay." And everything is okay. So it's good to ask questions.
Mm-hmm. Software testing as a career, obviously it's something that's open to everyone. It's a possibility there, and a career where there are certainly opportunities for advancement. A little bit of a kind of a curveball coming here. A few people have said recently, yeah, but automation, AI, is it really a career that longer term has got good prospects? Is it really the direction I should be going? AI going to take all of our jobs, Stefania?
I think that ISTQB could create this answer that in the beginning is a mistake, and mistake is created by person. So in the beginning is the person. You need to create this robot, this AI, and you put the bugs on it because of our brain and our think of work. So when we put the bugs on it, we need to test it. And I think that the automatization could be more and more AI could take it, but the manual testing and some edge cases, talking to users on acceptance level, and think like the person you talking about this product. No, I don't see that it will be the near future, that we will change our career because of robots. And I could say one example. One of the software I create in one company, it was for old person working in some shop. And when I went there for acceptance testing, I talking with the old lady about this stuff, and she said something, and I said, okay, I don't understand, could you explain me? And she saw everything, showed me everything, and talking with me like, dear darling, my little girl, she said to me. And I think that when it will be a robot, I'm not sure, good looking robot, I'm not sure if she will talking the whole aspect of using this software to this robot, and using the word my dear, my my little girl, and so on. So
holistic approach.
yeah, our world is not prepared for use the robot in each way of our life.
Mm-hmm. So allay some fears there to some people who are thinking, oh, what's going to happen in the future, maybe short, medium-term future. Stefania, it's been really, really lovely to speak to you. Thinking about people who might be watching this video, and we are talking women in testing. Are there any final kind of thoughts you'd like to share?
I think that we need to try. We need to try, not thinking about the future. We need to think about today. If you have the perspective to try and check that if software testing is for you, it's good to do it. I said that when I will be retired, I would said, yeah, I tried something. I'm not sure, skiing. It wasn't for me, but I tried. And when somebody will be retired and said, maybe the software testing was good for me in that time, but I'm not checking it. I think that the first example was better, that I check and it isn't for me, and not thinking that I'm not checking it. I'm not sure. Maybe my future, my past was not so good because I'm not checking it. So the advice is to check if software testing is for you. It's not expensive, it's not taking a lot of time, because not years, maybe a couple of months, but you can check it
and see if it's the career for you. Stefania, thank you ever so much for your time, and thank you to everybody who has been watching this recording. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you for inviting. Thank you.